footing the bill. Odell Beckham was not at Giants OTAs yesterday, but he still had a busy day. Beckham and Nike agreeing to a $5 million a year sneaker deal reportedly that makes OBJ the highest paid NFL player when it comes to shoe deals. Beckham's star power is certainly deserving, but he's been hard to control for the Giants, instead bringing all sorts of drama last season, boat trips, kissing the net, which left and putting holes in the walls, and it all left GM Jerry Reese saying he needed to grow up. Now he's got a lot more money and attention, and this is after he blew off Eli Manning this offseason to work out with Johnny Manziel. Bob, does this sneaker deal make it harder for the Giants to control Beckham?
No, I don't think it makes it harder because they can't control him anyway, and he's not going to be controlled. This guy marches to the beat of his own drummer, number one. And number two, the Giants are just becoming like any other NFL team. They've got a diva on their hands like other teams have who let them get away with stuff. The Sainted Giants, with all their rules, regulations, and image, they can't control this guy because he doesn't care. Obviously, as you said, they told him to grow up, Reese, and he just goes out and does what he wants anyway.
Well, let me ask Mr. Manning over here. Mr. Manning, are you offended not only by the sneaker deal, but the fact that he has blown off your quarterback to go hang out with Johnny Manziel, work out with Johnny Manziel?
More power to Odell on the sneaker deal, by the way. I don't
think it makes him tougher to control?
I don't think. I agree with Bob. He was not controllable. This kind of talent does what it wants. It just is a fact at this point, Jonas, in today's sports landscape. I mean, if they thought that giving him a talking to was going to get him in line, it's not going to work. I mean, we're talking about the very upper echelon of talent in the NFL, so he's going to play things the way he wants to play things. The one thing that sort of makes me a little worried is the Johnny Manziel connection. I mean, you should be running the other way from that guy and all the trouble that he's had. And and if you're going to blow off Eli for that, I don't see I don't see the connection there. I mean, or the why you would do that. So that's the one thing that gets gets a little bit under my skin. But Odell works hard and he performs on the field. Ultimately, those are the things that you got to worry about with players today. Not if it looks great. Not if you're not getting the rah-rah, team building exercise of OTAs and all that nonsense going. I'm okay with him skipping a voluntary workout. I just want him to stay away from Johnny Manziel.
By the way, do we know if he's still with the net? Is that relationships are going? I don't know where
that's spoken with the net exclusively. He is not with the net.
Not with the net anymore.
Okay.
Free to see other people. Okay, that's good. Look, I don't know if it helps, but here's what I do know about Odell Beckham, and we all know, okay? His lone playoff game, he was garbage. And if it was me, it would eat away at me probably all winter, and I would jump at the first opportunity to get back out onto the field with my teammates, practice, coaches, to make sure that when it happens again, it's a much better performance. Yeah. So not showing up for the start of OTAs, to me, that's a bad look.
Here's the big question. When it comes time to pay him, will the Giants pay him what he's worth and ignore all this other stuff? Yes, they will if he's producing.
I will tell you this much. There was a thought that all it took for the Giants to rein him in was for them to get tough. Jerry Reese tried that. He's making money based on what he's done in the past. Nobody cares. They love the attention that they
enable him, Jonas. They enable him.
That's exactly right.